AITA for refusing to let my sister's boyfriend have the password to her safe while she's away. IF 22 AM currently staying with my eldest sister, Natalie, F32 and her boyfriend, Micah, M36 as I finish my semester in college. Natalie has a safe of all her valuable jewelry and other antiques that she keeps in a safe. Since some of the stuff she has is from our grandmother, she let me have the password to be able to access the safe anytime I wanted, but under the condition that I tell her first and not give the password to anybody else. She went away on a trip with her girlfriend 2 days ago and won't be back till Wednesday. This morning as I was cleaning up, Micah showed up and started asking me questions about the safe. I tried to give him one-word answers and he sensed that I was being secretive, but really I was just being straightforward. He then asked me to give him the password to the safe.
I was taken aback. I said why, and he said that he has always been curious about what's in there and wanted to get a quick peek. I said I didn't have it, but he told me to quit lying because he heard Natalie say that I could open the safe anytime I wanted. I told him that still, it's not my property and I can't share the password with him. He said it was really not that big deal, but I politely told him no. He got upset and reminded me who he is to Natalie and how I was just a guest in their house. I said that being a guest is completely irrelevant in this case, but he chuckled and said that I was being ridiculous. I suggested he wait for Natalie to come home, but he got more upset and said that she's already refused to let him take a look. I shrugged and said that it was not my problem. We got into an argument and I tried calling Natalie, but her phone's been off for hours. He yelled at me saying I was disrespecting at his own home and rushed out.
I'm home alone now and feel completely shaken because of how he yelled at me. I'm an awkward person with little to non-confrontational abilities, and now I think I might have escalated the situation and made him feel upset, and as if I don't trust his word when he said it'd just be a minute. AITA for standing my ground on this. Should I just let him have it if he gets back and asks for it?
NTA, but please tell your sister what happened. That's a huge red flag.
NTA. And tell your sister immediately. Him trying to do it behind her back, the pressure he put on you and that he scared you. It's all incredibly inappropriate for a 36-year-old man to try and bully his partner's younger sister while alone in the house, never mind to access a safe full of valuables his partner does not trust him with. ETA, thank you for the awards, thumbs up.
NTA. Clearly there is some reason Natalie has already refused to show him what's in the safe. And you would be if you went behind her back and let him look anyway. This sounds like a really uncomfortable situation. But you're doing the right thing by not opening it. You should probably also tell Natalie about this weird encounter also when she returns. NTA. He reminded you who he is to Natalie. Yet she won't give him the password, lol. You did the right thing. Make sure you let your sister know. And your parents if you're able. I would tell parents now for backup. Wait until sister's home from her trip, or at least on her way home, so she can still relax and have fun before she has to come home and dump her BF, lol.
NTA. There was another story just like this in the past year, a boyfriend wanting the password to his GF's locked safe of jewels. I think she was a jeweler. You should warn your sister and stand your ground against the BF.
Tell your sister. Tell her everything. From trying to get the password to yelling at you. #EVERYTHING. If your sister wanted him to have access to it, she would have given it to him. Do not give him the password, ever. There is a reason your sister hasn't allowed him to even peek into the safe. NTA. The response is, it is not mine to share. Ask her. Repeat ad nauseum. I use this policy for any personal information, even someone's phone number. NTA, and continue to let your spine grow strong. You will need it. NTA. But definitely keep trying to contact your sister and do not downplay how threatening he was. Don't just say he asked for the password. Be very clear about how hard he was pushing to get into the safe to the point of yelling at you. Those lines about you just being a guest in his house was a veiled threat to throw you out if you Didn't comply. 100% stand your ground on this. You were trusted with this info, and if she wanted her boyfriend to have it, he already would. She needs to be aware that her boyfriend is the sort of person who would sneak behind her back after she told him no and threaten her sister just to get at her valuables and private documents. If you can get in touch with your parents or have any friends you can stay with, try to be with them and get out of the house. Let them know you don't feel safe around him and expect further harassment over the password. NTA No one just wants a peek inside a safe. Report this to your sister, as he may try social engineering to get access. You did the right thing. If anything, tell her to change the password immediately. NTA. She already told him no. You defended yourself and your sister well. He's a huge jackass for this. NTA. Do not give him the password. He's completely crossing a line. If Natalie wanted him to see what was in the safe, she would have shown him herself. The fact that he doesn't have the password and is trying to be sneaky about it while she is away is very telling. He is violating her trust and trying to push you into violating her trust also. At this point, you just need to tell him this is between Natalie and him, and he needs to go through her, not you. Be sure to tell Natalie as soon as possible about what he did and said to you. NTA. Hold your ground. He showed you his hand and straight up told you Natalie doesn't let him into the safe. There's absolutely no reason for you to do so. Good for you for standing up for yourself and your sister. This guy sounds a little jealous or shady emo. Do not relent on this. Micah is up to something. He's bullying you on purpose. BC, he thinks he can crack you. No one ever just wants a quick peek in a safe and throws a tantrum about it when they can't have it. What is he? 9? Make sure you tell your sister everything that happened ASAP. Do not wait. Get her on the phone. Need updates on this. If your sister wanted him to have access to the safe, she would have given it to him. He's being a snake by waiting to go behind her back and pry it out of you. NTA, and I would let your sister know what happened as soon as you reach her. NTA. If Natalie wanted to give him access to the safe, he'd already know what's in it. That's really weird that he's pressuring you while she's unreachable. Make sure she knows what he did. NTA. Your sister's BF is being very suspicious and he tried to take advantage of you and the power imbalance. Oh, def NTA. Your first instinct was sound. And please inform Natalie of this situation as soon as reasonably possible. Hell no. NTA. You did absolutely nothing wrong. Your sister told you not to share the password with anyone, and if she would have wanted him to know what's in there, she would have let him look when he asked. The fact that he tried to corner you and pressure you into not only opening it but also giving him the password so he has free access whenever he wants is a major red flag. Please tell your sister all about that confrontation. NTA. Good for you for standing your ground. He was up to no good by trying to bully you for something his GF already told him he was not entitled to. You are not the asshole, bro. He overstepped. Even that he basically told you that your sister does not want him to take a look into the safe, and he literally tried to force you to show or tell him the password is a major red flag. Tell your sister, but that is not really normal behavior.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.